So we'll start. Citric acid cycle, the cycle which you read and you didn't get to know and you will get confused. The same cycle we are going to study very simple form. So citric acid cycle is also called as tricarbooxalic acid cycle. Okay. Now the citric acid cycle is just a central catabolic pathway. We are going to use that for generating energy. This is used primarily by oxidation of acetyl-CoA, where it is derived from carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. And this energy is used for oxidation. Now, the main reason for the citric acid cycle is to get ATP from ETC, electron transport chain, where NADH and FADH2 will carry electrons to ETC and get ATP. Now, in this cycle, please remember citric acid cycle is not only used for generating ATP. Citric acid cycle is also used for heme synthesis, gluconeogenesis, amino acid synthesis, fatty acid synthesis. So please remember the citric acid cycle is also used for these many things. Okay, now we'll see what are the substrate involved in the citric acid cycle. We are calling citric acid cycle, the name citric is the first because why citrate is the first substrate we are going to use here. Now the substrate are citrate, isocitrate, alpha ketoglutarate, succinyl-CoA, succinate, fumarate, malate, oxaloacetate. Please note, in this cycle the product will be identical to substrate. Oxaloacetate is also used as substrate and product. Now for 1 ton you will get 1 GATP, 3 NADH, 1 FADH2, 2 CO2. This is the main reason for the citric acid cycle. See, now 1 NADH, 3 NADH will give 9 ATPs, 1 FADH2 will give 2 ATP, 1 GTP will give 1 ATP. So final product we should get as ATP. That is the final thing we are going to do for this cycle. So finally you will get 10 to 12 ATPs. 10 because of some books it's mentioned as 10, 12 as some books has been mentioned. 10 because there is a belief that some energy is used in this cycle of generating ATP. Now citric acid cycle, this citric acid cycle is going to take place in the matrix of mitochondria. It is because the enzymes present in the citric acid the enzyme which is required for the citric acid cycle is present in there. Now citrate synthesis is going to catalyze and transfer 2 carboacetyl group from acetyl-CoA to oxaloacetate. Now acetyl-CoA and oxaloacetate is going to condense with the use of the enzyme called citrate synthesis, where the CoA will be kicked out, forming a 6 carbon molecule, that is citrate. Oxaloacetate is 4 carbon molecule, acetyl-CoA is 2 carbon molecule. Next, aconitase catalyze isomerization of citrate into isocitrate. Citrate is going to be converted into isocitrate by enzyme called aconitase. Now clinical correlation is, we have an important clinical correlation, that is fluorocitrate, a metabolite for the pesticide. This fluoroestate can inhibit the aconitase. Thus, it can stop whole Krebs cycle. So, you have to remember a poison molecule is fluoroestate. Next, isocitrate dehydrogenase is going to catalyze isocitrate to alpha ketoglutarate. This is a dehydrogenase reaction. Isocitrate dehydrogenase is going to catalyze isocitrate to alpha ketoglutarate. This is a type of decarboxylation reaction where one NAD is converted into NADH, the first molecule. Remember, in a whole cycle we will get 3 NADH and CO2 is also released. Now, isocitrate dehydrogenase is stimulated by ADP. When ADP is high, this isocitrate dehydrogenase will start their work. When ATP is high, the isocitrate dehydrogenase will be inhibited. So, Krebs cycle is inhibited. Please remember, the whole Krebs cycle is going to regulated by itself as the requirement of the energy. When it has more energy as ATP and all, so it will the Krebs cycle will get inhibited. When it is required low energy, when ADP is high in your body, the Krebs cycle will get started itself. So no hormone is going to start the Krebs cycle. Next, alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase complex convert alpha ketoglutarate into succinyl CoA. And here is the second molecule of NADH is obtained. Conversion of alpha ketoglutarate into succinyl CoA, you will get NADA converted into NADH and one molecule of CO2 is released. Now I think totally you will be having 4 molecule of the carbon of the next product. The product succinyl CoA will be having 4 carbon molecule. And please remember, alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase complex is regulated of the citric acid cycle. It is going to regulate the citric acid cycle and it requires 5 following cofactors: thymine pyrophosphate, lipoic acid, CoA, FAD and NAD+. These factors are same as pyruvate dehydrogenase complex, where the pyruvates is going to convert into acetyl CoA. These same cofactors are also processed there. Please remember this. So yes, even alpha ketoglutarate can be inhibited by high level of NADH, succinyl CoA, ATP, GTP that can stop. See, the Krebs cycle can stop itself when it have succinyl CoA I, NADH I, ATP I, GTP I. It can stop itself. It don't require any type of hormone, and it don't require when the ADP is high, when NAD is high, FAD is high. It can start itself. It don't require any hormone. Now, succinyl CoA synthetase is going to convert succinyl CoA into succinate, where CoA is removed. Succinyl CoA is converted into succinate by removing a CoA. Now, in this reaction, we have less energy, so we are not going to convert NAD into NADH, so we are going to get GDP, which is converted into GTP. Then finally, that GTP will be converted into ATP. This is called substrate level phosphorylation. Generally, it won't happen anywhere, but like here. Succinate dehydrogenase also can catalyze and oxidation of succinate to fumarate. Now next is succinate is going to convert it into fumarate by succinate dehydrogenase. Please remember, succinate dehydrogenase is embedded in inner mitochondrial membrane as complex 2 of electron transport chain, but other enzymes are present in the inner matrix of mitochondria, but this is embedded in the membrane. Next, in the conversion of succinate to fumarate, you will get one molecule of FADH2. We don't have such an energy of getting of NADH2, so we will get FADH2. Next, mitochondrial fumarase is going to convert fumarate into malate. Now, Fumarate is going to convert it into malate by mitochondrial fumarase. Malate dehydrogenase going to oxidize malate to oxaloacetate. Finally, malate is going to convert it into oxaloacetate. Here, one molecule of NAD is converted into NADH. Please remember. And oxaloacetate is the final product you are going to get in the cycle, and also first substrate going to be used in the cycle, which is identical. So yes, the cycle is called a cycle. So very simple. If you want other videos also, you can